Welcome to today's lecture on basic English grammar. In this section, we will exploit the foundation of English language structure in a simple but very detailed way. Grammar is a framework that organizes how we use words, phrases, and sentences to express ourselves clearly. Without grammar, communication would be confusing. By the end of this lesson, you will understand the essential part of grammar, how sentences are formed, the uses of tenses, and how to avoid some common mistakes that learners often make. Let us begin with the building blocks of grammar, which are the part of speech. Every word in English belongs to one of these categories, and each category has a special role in communication. A noun is the name of a person, place, things, or idea. Or we rather said, a noun is a name given to a person, place, things, or idea, or noun is a name words. For example, dog, teacher, London, or freedom. Without nouns, we would not be able to talk about people or objects around us. Noun can be singular, like book, or plural, like books. They can also be plural, naming specific people or places, such as Nigeria, or Mary, or common, like country or girl. Pronouns helps us avoid repeating nouns unnecessarily. Instead of saying Mary is kind, Mary helps her friends, we use the pronouns she and she. Mary is kind, she helps her friends. Other pronouns include he, it, they, we, and you. Pronouns can also show possession, like mine, like the book is mine, yours, that book is yours, or theirs, etc. Briefly, we are done with noun, with pronoun and noun. Now, what about verbs? Verbs are one of the most powerful parts of speech because they show actions or state of being. Examples of action verbs are run, write, and sing, while verbs like is, are, and was show a state of being. So, without verb, we cannot form a complete sentence. For example, the boy plays football. Here, plays is the verb. Now, let's subtract the verbs from the sentence, please. The boy's football. The boy's football is half meaningful. It doesn't communicate well. So not until the verb is being inserted, then we have a complete expression. The boy plays football. Otherwise, it will have been an ambiguous expression which the only speakers understand. Now we have adjectives. Adjectives describe nouns and give us more details about them. Instead of saying or simply saying the house, we might say the beautiful house or the old house. Every day we make use of adjective to discriminate or to identify or to separate two similar elements with one features. The black bucket is mine, not the blue bucket. I'm living down the street. Now we are living down the street. Which of the street you are living? The one close here, the one with the red gate, the one with the blue gate. So adjectives postulate what nouns is. These add colors and meaning to our sentences. Now, adjectives in grammars is assigned to nouns. Adjectives in English language always follows nouns. We can have blue killing. The moment you have the blue killing, then that killing is no more a verb. It is a noun. But in the next section, we dive in each part of speech deeply. We call it blocks in grammar. Blocks in grammar, you know how we use blocks to build our own home. The same way we use the blocks in constructing a meaningful sentence. Now let's talk about adverbs briefly. On the other hand, describe verb, adjectives, or even other adverbs. They often answer questions such as how, when, or where. For instance, she sings beautifully. He arrived yesterday. Or the child plays outside. Notice how adverbs add extra information that makes the meaning richer. Now, in brief, without we go into preposition. Preposition is one of the vibrant and important blocks in grammar. Uses of preposition is very important. But in this section, since it is introduction to basic English language, we are taking it briefly. Preposition are small but very important words that show the relationship between other words in a sentence. For example, the pen is on the table. Now, where is the pen? We can say the pen is table. No, we rather said on. The on shows the location where the pen is, not in, why not on the, but it is on the table. On there is a preposition. She lives in Lagos. She lives in London. She lives in Dubai. Or they are going to school. Without preposition, it will be hard to show time, place, or direction. Now, what about conjunction? Conjunction are the connectors of language. Yeah, they join words, phrases, or sentences together. For example, I like tea and coffee. She's tired but happy. Now, in conjunction, I will briefly note this. When we're using conjunction at times it goes, we have an aspect in conjunction that do with positive and positive, but we can have positive with negative. For instance, she is tired but happy. That is when we have the positive plus happy. Now, in this place we have I like tea and coffee. I like tea and I ate coffee. No, but in our next session, we talk more better of that. I like tea and coffee. I like tea, but not coffee. Now, let's go to the other examples here we have. I stayed home because it was raining. The conjunction there is because, and the conjunction also in she's tired, but happy is the but, and the conjunction there, I like tea and coffee, is the and, uses of and. Now finally, interjection. Interjection are words that express something, feeling, or emotions. They can be joy, surprise, pain, or excitement. For example, wow, wherever you have this kind of unexpected coming things, you have wow. Maybe your dad give you a Sunday visit and it's a surprise thing to have it on your birthday gift. Wow, that is that kind of exclamation. And mind you, interjection not only goes with something cool. At times it goes with pains. Though it goes with surprise, it goes with joy and excitement. For example, wow, or ho, or no, or hooray, or us. That's our interjection. Now that we have covered the part of speech In the part 2 of this section, we are moving to the sentence structure. What sentence is in brief? What do we understand about sentence in English language? In basic sentence, it follows some steps and some rules regarding how we construct our sentence syntactically. What are the rules and principles governing this? So I'll be looking forward to seeing you in our next section. So thank you for listening to this lecture on Basic English Grammar Part 1. I'll be looking out for you in Part 2. I hope this has been both clear and enlightening. Please remember to practice daily, as consistently is the key to improvement. If you found this lesson helpful, kindly like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to DYOR-AKAY for more educational content. Keep learning